Good evening. A warning of a threat to life in parts of Scotland. Buildings damaged, bridges closed, trains cancelled, flights delayed. School children banned from walking home because of the danger of flying debris. Storm Ali has given Scotland the battering that was forecast.
Winds over 100 miles per hour were recorded as the storm blasted across the country. As it continues its way north, though, it does seem that Scotland may have escaped the worst. Northern Ireland seems to have been hit the hardest, but there could be more on the way. Well, our reporter Laura Hamilton is at Glasgow's Buchanan bus station with the latest.
Yes, well, this evening commuters are trying to get home after Storm Ali caused travel disruption, with many rail services across the Central Belt cancelled due to significant damage to the rail network. People are trying to find alternative methods of travel. Large queues have been forming here at Buchanan bus station, and taxi services across the city are also extremely busy. The Forth Road Bridge has now reopened to traffic, but the impact of Storm Ali on Dumfries and Galloway has led to a major incident being declared there. Storm Ali making landfall in Ayrshire this morning and making its presence felt. West Coast ferry services were cancelled, and in Greenock tugboats were called to the Nautica cruise ship after it slipped its berth in the high winds.
Our advice is always to avoid exposed coastal areas during times of severe weather. There's a whole range of risks associated with it, and we also want to remind the public that a photograph or video for social media is not worth risking your life for.
The transport network felt the force of the storm as it crossed central Scotland. Fallen trees on the tracks and damage to overhead power lines caused cancellations. Storm debris also caused issues on the roads. Here in Glasgow, it seems to be fallen trees that are causing most of the disruption. There are actually 2 cars buried under this massive tree, blocking the road in Sinclair Drive in Battlefield. Restrictions were put in place on bridges, with the Forth Road Bridge completely shut to traffic.
We do want people to be very, very careful out there. Plan your journey. If you do have to go out and drive, make sure the route is available. Make sure your vehicle is fit to drive in this weather, because it is quite extreme. You're talking 75, maybe 80 mile an hour gusts, and that can really affect not only your driving but the people next to you, so it's very, very hazardous out there.
A section of Princes Street in Edinburgh was closed after parts of a shop roof flew off in the strong winds. In the north and south of the country, thousands of homes were affected by power cuts, while one homeowner near Paisley had a close shave with a falling tree.
There was a tree come out in the next back door, and I was out taking a picture of it when I had the door opened when the tree fell in, and I just ran screaming, basically. It's very frightening.
And this dog got more than he bargained for on his morning walk. Laura Hamilton, STV News.